This is Time Game. That's the name right now. It's a game about time. The main interesting mechanic about it is timeline. So this is the timeline. You have 5 different lanes of time, and time advances as seen by the 6. So you have, let's say the 6 is in this lane. This lane would be considered the present, all this would be the past, and all these would be the future. Because everything that the present has passed becomes the past, and everything the present will yet to go to is the future. Right, future, left, past. That's the main mechanic, is the advancement of time. Now, time will advance every 3rd turn. So you would go, your opponent would go, you would go again, and at the end of your turn, time advances. Now what does that do? Well, let's say you had a card there, and your opponent also had a card. Let's make this not the same card. There we go. There. So, well, at this you would have a 4 and a 3. So you get 1 point because it's, let's, yeah, because you would have 5, but you have 8, so that would be, I'm horrible at doing math in my head, so you get 3 points. So that's the basis of the game. It's a point-based game. Whoever has the most at the end of the game, just, ooh, points. And then, once time advances off the map, which would be the 18th turn, the game ends. Whoever has the most points wins. So, that's how you win. You win by placing cards on the table, and when time advances, scoring the most points by having the most points on your side of the timeline. So, how do you place cards onto the timeline? Well, okay, so you have 50 supplies, and on your turn, you take from the supplies to increase your reserve up to 4. And you can use that to place cards. Let's just say you play that. Oh, you subtract 3, so you had 1 left. And you have that in your turn. Let's say your opponent, so they take from their supplies to increase the reserve up to 4. Now, let's just say they play a 2, and you would have like special, all the cards would have special abilities, so say a 2, you would draw a card or something. You would take 2. Well, let's say the ace, you play it, and it kills a card. dies. That'll be the end of their turn. So, it's your turn again, and place. Yeah, so on your turn, you'd see subtract from your supplies to increase reserve up to 4. Place a card. And now, as you can see, it's the end of the third turn, so time advances. This, you score points when time advances. So, you can see 3 versus a 2, I gain 1. And that's a 1 versus nothing, so they also gain 1. So, that's how that works. Now, you keep doing that until the end of the game. And so you want, the game is about strategically placing things onto the timeline at the right times and getting the most points. Now, you can't go overboard with your points because you would have to keep spending them, and if you remember, you start with 50. There are a total of 18 turns, but that's a total of both people. So you would be taking, is it 4? No, wait. 9. Yes, you would be taking 9 turns each. So 50 divided by 9. Is that right? I still need to mess with the numbers some, because, right. No, wait. Yes, that's what it is. Okay, so, because if you use, because you have 50 starting, let's say you use your maximum amount of reserve each turn, 4. You'd run out on round 12. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mess with that number because I just realized I kept using the round total of 18, but I forget to factor in that that's both people. You as a person only can take 9 turns, not 18, because that's both people. Oh well. So let's just say, I'll just cut that to a nice 30. Let's say do 4 each turn. You're gonna run out by turn 7-ish. So, but if you play only 3 a turn, you'd run out by round 10, which means you would still have extra left over. So, you want to do as much as you can with as little as possible. It's a strategic game. Yeah, that is Time Game.